everybody, my name's Tyler and I am a Rogue Disc Ninja, and today I wanted to talk to everybody a little bit about myself and then go through my 2022 in the bag, what I'm going to start for my tournament season, which starts in a couple weeks. So I started, like many of you, during COVID. During the summer of 2020, I got into disc golf with a couple friends to get outside, do something with friends while socially distancing, and I just fell in love with the sport. My cart, my bag, I'm using the Dynamic Discs Ranger bag this year. This bag is awesome. It has way more space than I could ever use. I also have a putter pouch on the back from Zuka, and then the Zuka backpack cart gives me kind of everything I need. Today I'm just going to go through my bag, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the putters. So these are my putting putters. I got a couple here. These are classic blend Judges. They are pretty flat, a little bit of flex to them. They're a little bit softer. They're equivalent to like a medium plastic, a little bit softer than the base plastic, but still amazing discs. They fly. They got a nice big bead. It feels really good in the hand. So that's what I'm putting with this year, is going to be the Judges. Moving on to some throwing putters. I am bagging 3 throwing putters this year. First one is one that's kind of relatively unknown. It is the Swan 1 Reborn. Look at that sick stamp. Looks amazing. This is an understable putter. Next I have a Opto Glimmer Pure. I do have some glow tip. We play a lot of glow rounds right now in the winter. This one is perfect for straight shots. You release it flat, it's going to go straight, maybe turn a little bit, finish a little bit to the left. The Pure is a really good disc, and I love this Opto Glimmer plastic. Next, I have a Judge in the Lucid plastic. This is a little bit more stable than the putting putters that I use. A little bit firmer plastic, easier to throw, a lot grippier for me when I'm trying to throw it. And this is when I want to throw that disc perfectly straight and then have it fade a little bit more than the Pure. Those are my throwing base putters. And then my approach disc. My approach disc is the VIP Harp. This is the #1 used disc in my bag. It is absolutely amazing. If you do not have a Harp, I highly suggest it. I'm likely going to be adding a couple other plastic versions, but this is absolutely flat. It's perfect. I throw a lot of forehand up shots, and it's perfect for those little flex shots. Moving on, we're going to move to the mid-ranges. So the first mid-range I bag is a Tersis. This is understable mid-range. This is absolutely amazing for those big swooping anhyzers that you just want to keep going. You never want it to fight out. Continuing on with the mid-ranges, I have the Fuse. This is my straight flying, slightly turn right mid-range. Definitely check out the Fuse. This is in the Opto plastic from Latitude 64. The newest addition to my bag is the Royal Trust. This disc is awesome. This plastic, if you haven't felt this Royal Grand plastic, is amazing. It feels so smooth in the hands. No flashing feel whatsoever. This disc is my overstable mid. It's going to go straight and then dump pretty good to the left, but it'll fly straight. If you release it flat, it's going to fly straight forever and then just have a predictable fade. Definitely check out this Royal plastic. It's absolutely amazing. My last mid-range is a Justice. This is my kind of utility disc. It's extra overstable. Justice is probably the most useful disc, even though it might not be the most used in my bag. All right, continuing to Fairway Drivers, we are going to go with the Maul. Maul is an understable fairway, really glidey, using it for flip-ups, glide forever, kind of just finish straight, good wooded shots. The Maul's pretty recent to my bag, but it's really good from Latitude 64. I also have a Royal Glory prototype. So this is overstable fairway. Explorer, this one's pretty beat in. Oops, this one's pretty beat in. It goes absolutely straight, almost finishes straight now. It's amazing. If you have never tried an Explorer, definitely get in there, get one. They are great, great discs. I have a couple 9 speeds. This is a VIP Air, so the lightweight plastic for the hatchet. It's a very flippy disc. but I find that I can put quite a bit of hyzer on it and have it flip up straight, or if I can throw it more flat, it'll kind of curve to the right and just barely fight back at the end. But this is one of my big distance discs. I've thrown, I think the furthest I've thrown with one of these is just cranking on it, get it to flip, get a full flight out of it. Absolutely suggest the Hatchet. VIP Air is this disc, but I've tried all of the plastics. They're all amazing. Next is a VIP Air Saint. As we get into the higher speeds, I don't have the fastest arm, so I go with a lighter weight. I love the Air plastic. This is a little bit more stable, not a little bit, it's a lot more stable than the Hatchet is. So when I need some more stability with predictable fade, that's the disc I use. Last fairway is a Felon. The Felon is the overstable. It's kind of like a Firebird clone. It's really flat. I use it mostly for forehands, but if I need to fight the wind or I need it to dump really hard like that Justice, this is the disc I do. It's a 0-4 fade, so it goes really hard to the left. Here's one of my other main distance drivers. This is the Renegade. This is one of the lesser used discs, sorry. It is an 11 speed. It's pretty understable. I can hyzer flip it, get maximum distance, or flat and make it go right, but it always fights back. I think it's like a -2.5 to 2 fade or something like that, and it fades absolutely, fights back out of it. So it's awesome for my slower arm speed. I can't quite hit the 12 and 13 speeds the way I'd like to, so this 11 speed is huge. Definitely check these out if you haven't. On the same idea, the Grace is in that royal plastic, that same plastic that just feels amazing. It's not quite as understable. It's a -1-2, so it'll flip up a little bit and then fade back to the left, so you get that predictable fade. With a little bit more arm speed, it would turn a little bit more, but mine goes pretty straight and then has a predictable fade. I also have an Air Sword from Westside Discs. This is that lightweight plastic again. It's a 12-speed, 2 fade. I use this when I want to push it out there, get a little bit of extra distance over the Grace and have it kind of fade. I use this more than the Grace because it won't, just because it's lighter, but in the wind, I won't use the lighter weight discs. So this one has recently become one of my favorite discs. This is the Bolt. It's an understable 13-speed driver. It's amazing. I've actually learned to throw this on forehand pretty well, and you can get a nice hyzer flip up. It coasts forever. I have my longest throw with this disc actually. And then same thing for backhand. You throw it out there, it'll flip up, kind of go straight. If you throw it flat, it does turn a little bit, even with my slow arm speed, and then it has that predictable fade back. And then this is in the Frost plastic, which is the much flexier plastic used for winter. And I absolutely love this Frost plastic. So Latitude 64 Bolt, check it out. Last disc I have is the Rive. Same royal plastic. If you can't tell, royal's my favorite. Same royal plastic, super overstable. This is my forehand when I really want to throw a flex shot. I can anhyzer it and make it, it'll almost always come back. I haven't ever turned it over except into a huge headwind. So this is that disc for me when I really want that anhyzer flex forehand. I also have, as you can see, a flight towel, my Rogue Discs towel, and then a sweet magnetic mini from DS Discs. If you haven't checked them out, go check them out on Instagram. They are doing great things. They'll produce anything you want, and they have a ton to choose from as well. So definitely go check it out. Most of the stuff in my bag I have gotten from Rogue Discs. They are amazing. Mike in the warehouse kills it and gets everything shipped out within 24 hours. 85% of their orders within 24 hours. It's absolutely amazing. Things get here so fast. I absolutely love them. Check them out. There's a link in my bio for the link to Rogue Discs directly, so you can support my journey, get everything you need. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I want to know what's in your bag. Do I have anything that you throw? Anything I'm missing that I should definitely add to the bag? Let me hear about it. And thanks for listening. Have a wonderful day.